Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. This is for Bell Collective Season 3, Episode 11, Clifton Rogers Neighborhood, honey. This episode was all about Latrice Rogers, though. So let's go ahead and get into it. Before we do, I just want to say thank y'all so much for continuing to support me. I truly appreciate it as I try to grow this channel. This is our channel. So let's grow this thing together, okay? Definitely need your help. Hit the like, comment, share, subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, check out my other content. Let's just keep this thing going, okay? So, and also really fast. If you missed my live talking about all the Ready to Love drama with at the Brandi Yvonne channel, check it out. Catch the replay. Check out my Ready to Love panel that I do every Friday with my other panelists. Everything will be in the community tab for you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So we start with So Gucci. She meets with her daughter D. D said she and her son. I said son, it was her daughter. Dee and her daughter's father are not on good terms right now. So Gucci, Sophia, Shantae moves on from that because she like, well, I hope y'all work it out, child. Anywho, about me pressing these charges, honey. They get into that. And Dee said JJ's daughters told her they want to round with her mama. They want to get a little tussle on with So Gucci for getting into it with their mama. And I ain't gonna lie to you, right or wrong, put your hands on my mama. I want round too. I'm just saying, okay? But she was like, I should be the one feeling the way. I want to round with y'all mama. I want to go toe to toe with Selena because my mama abandoned me and my brother for y'all. And I'm like, the person you need to be putting that energy on is your mama. But I digress. I don't understand why some women will abandon their own children in the name of having a man. I can't wrap my mind around it. So Akeisha and Latrice go painting, and they're getting along good, and we got to see a painting. I think the only thing we're missing this season is goat yoga. So Akeisha offered to be a listening ear for Latrice, especially because she's like, I'm married, you got your single friends, and that's great, but honey, you need to get advice from another married woman. I don't think, I think it's great to when you're married, to talk to other married people, but I think you can get advice as long as you resonate with it and, it makes sense. I think you can get advice from any, as long, don't worry so much about the messenger all the time, as long as you receive the message, okay? But I think it is good to talk to somebody else who's married. My only thing with married people, they tend to be like, no, well, you got to stay in your marriage. You got to work it out. Sometimes, some marriages, it's best to just get your things and go. I ain't saying that's about Treese necessarily, but it may be. But moving on. So Gucci and Letitia go for a walk in the park, and they barely walked. From what we could see, it looked like they walked from the car door to one tree and stopped. Gucci starts telling all her daughter's business about her baby daddy drama. Like, girl, what you got going on? Why are you telling your daughter's business this way? I am so glad my mama is not loose-lipped. Oh, my goodness. So Gucci is giving back to the community, and she invited all the Bells. Somehow Latrice comes up, and so Gucci is still blaming Latrice for her getting that knot on her forehead. How is this Latrice's fault? You really think this lady set you up? She didn't put no hand on you. Please, we are tired. So she also said Tree's life is in shambles. Ooh, this reunion should be interesting, okay? Letitia told a tall tale and said when she got to the holiday party that Akeisha threw, Latrice and Cliff stormed out. What stormed out look like to y'all? Because it looked like they just said bye and just left after they spoke to me. I don't know. My understanding may be a little bit different. So Letitia starts throwing stones from a glass house. Letitia, with a husband like yours, please, not too much. Like, I would bring it down, please. She got my man back, and now she act like she's exempt from everything Glenn has done. DNA test and all. I don't remember Cliff doing all this. I'm just saying. Um, Latrice, Letitia is not your friend. Okay. She phony a little bit, in my opinion. And these girls really don't see it for you. See, they done already got Tambra up off of there. You notice we don't even hardly see Tambra no more. Now they done moved on to you. You they next victim, okay? Latrice and Zaddy go on a date to a Mexican restaurant. She said later on she gonna stop calling him Zaddy, and I can't wait to see the day, because but that's my favorite food. Y'all know I love me some Mexican food, honey. That's what I was drinking, a strawberry margarita that had melted yesterday on my live. Everybody was like, what are you drinking, girl? What is in that camera? Listen, it was a frozen strawberry margarita. It just melted, so, but it still tasted good, though. I can't turn down no margarita. This ain't about me. Focus. There's no chemistry between these two at all. I've seen, like, if it's going to be a father-daughter type of situation going on here, I'm not even getting that. Like, I feel like me and my dad be joking, laughing, kikiing, like, nothing. It was just strict, stern, like, discipline, and that's it. Latrice is excited because she signed a contract to distribute her edge control. Cliff is mad that she signed it without him. Cliff said, I waste my breath talking to you, and I waste my time being with you. Listen to what he's saying and what he ain't saying. This is the second time he done said something about wasting time being with her. Y'all think he's trying to find wife number 3, or is it me? So, Cliff storms out like a little brat, and he leaves a whole plate of food on the table. And y'all know with these reality shows, I can't stand when they don't get it to go box. Latrice chases after him. And he's mad, and he mad, so he mumbling now. Ain't a caption in sight. I don't know what's going on. She was like, this is my business, and whatever. I was a boss before you. Maybe we know you were selling hair out that trunk, and them vending machines. But I think, and this is just what I think, that Cliff invested in this business and took it from the trunk to making it a full store with a hair salon. Like, he helped provide to take this business you initiated to the next level. Maybe, possibly, because what is going on here? What's keeping you here? You don't got no kids with this man, girl. You can walk. But there is no way I would have left without finishing my margarita. Not a chance. Not she. And she is me. Latrice leaves crying. I hate to see it. So, I hate to see it, but at the same time, like, she want to be there. She like this toxicity. So, we can't want more for her than she want for herself. So, whatever, girl, do what you want. So, out of Letitia Enterprise, the local news comes to interview her about her brunches. Like, what are people supposed to be gaining when they go to these brunches? It's like an empowerment. Like, let me know if y'all would go to one of the brunches. Like, let me know if y'all would actually pay to attend this brunch. After what you've seen, how these brunches turn out, would you go to one of these? I love me a good brunch, but I don't like fussing and fighting at my brunches. Shout out, I put this on vibrate. I also wonder why the local news couldn't go inside. I mean, it didn't look like her stand-in receptionist was there for the day. So, I mean, it was all windy. Like, we can't go indoors with this. But that's neither here nor there. Marie comes and the news interview just abruptly ends. Like, it comes to a complete stop. Okay. Then they go inside. Letitia invites Marie to be a part of a panelist along with Latrice. Miss Monroe has an attitude about this. It's giving storyline drama, because ain't no way you still mad at Latrice. It ain't no way. It can't be. Ain't no way. Marie brings up Latrice lying on her 2 seasons ago. Wasn't Latrice just slapping you in the behind? You shaking your little Debbie cakes in front of her, telling her to touch it so she knows it's real, but now you mad. Girl. So Letitia ends up apologizing for believing Latrice's lie, and I guess we found out they lied. Look, they played the flashback from last season when S with the mess, who smells like white diamonds, went to confront Latrice. So it seemed like she was lying at some point. But why? I thought y'all was hugging and everything. Like, can we please move on? So they move on to Letitia pretending to get a townhouse and move away from Glenn, which we know was never, ever, ever going to happen. She never moved out of that house. Please stop acting. Like, it's not believable. Y'all aren't good at it. Tisha said her and Glenn are dating again because he said he wants to date his wife and get to know her. Marie said heard it all before. Shout out to Sunshine Anderson. He said it last time. And she, from what I remember, I thought I heard him say it before as well. It don't matter. He didn't even have to say it. If he did absolutely nothing, she wouldn't leave. He could never take her on another date, not buy a flower, not say I love you ever again, and she would stay right there, honey. She don't get it from her mama. So where, because mama said I would have been left. So where is she getting it from? And why? He knows how to manipulate her, and she don't need to be worrying about Latrice. She need to be worrying about her own raggedy man child. Latrice meets with her mom. Mama's wig was laid, honey. That's some goddess lengths. Treese ran away to her brother's house again, like she do every time she mad. Latrice said Cliff is afraid to lose her. Did y'all get that? I'm not really, like, it don't seem like that to me. I don't think that. I think if they got divorced, he would move on so fast. He probably would be on to the next wife before the papers dried. The ink dried on the papers. That's just what I think. Now, I do think he's afraid of losing control over her. He likes to be her dictator. But he knows she ain't going nowhere. And she reaffirms him and reassures him that she's not leaving. The worst thing you can do is let these men know that you won't leave. Like, you can do whatever you want to me. Because, yes, I will go. You can't just treat me any kind of way because I may leave. Even if I feel like I might not leave. Like, I ain't going to have you thinking you can just do whatever you want because they will really put you through hell and back to prove it. So, Mom says she doesn't need anyone to raise Treese because she already raised her. Latrice regrets calling Cliff daddy, and I regret it on her behalf. She wants him to now be her husband, not her father. Well, he's been your zaddy for so long, you might be too little, too late with that. I don't believe her. I think she'll call him daddy going forward because she been doing it. But she says she ain't going to call him that no more. She's going to call him husband or Cliff. He going to feel a way about that. Even though it's cringy. His kids are close to her age. I already said it. I'm going to let it go. Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all know I don't edit these videos. Just ignore it. So, Mama said Cliff loves her. And she knows she loves Cliff too. He loves controlling her. I don't know. If it's love like this, I don't really want it. Mama said she would have effed him up. So you would have effed him up? You don't like the way he treats your daughter, but you going in the same breath say he loved her? Girl, make it make sense. So at So Gucci shared event, we see Tambra. Hey, Tambra, long time no see. She said, I don't got time to be throwing on my voice today. I'm just going to have to talk with my regular voice, okay? So JJ's daughters show up, and the local news arrives yet again, and twice in one episode. If y'all live in Mississippi and y'all seen these news clips, please let me know if this was legitimate, because that second time made it definitely seem like I'm gonna just leave my thoughts right there. So Letitia pulls Latrice to the side to tell her she's concerned about her marriage. Letitia said her marriage is a topic of discussion. Girl, and you always the one partaking and bringing this up because you want to get the heat off your back. I see what you ain't slick. You want people to stop talking about that raggedy man you got and start talking about somebody else's terrible husband. So, for some reason, Letitia feels like Glenn treats her better than Cliff treats Latrice, talking about, oh, I would want you to be concerned if Glenn was treating me this way and embarrassing me in public. Girl, too little, too late. I mean, the DNA test wasn't embarrassing enough. But next week we see an ultrasound. I heard the word on the curve was that Tambra is pregnant. It could be Latrice too. Who knows? Who y'all think it is? We'll find out next week. Meet me back here. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.